Okay, hang on. I'll give you a point.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the 100th episode of The Funky Panther. Coming to you live from Fort Worth, Texas, coming to you live from Panther Island Brewing. We are here live in the brewery here on Panther Island at Panther Island Brewing, just outside of downtown Fort Worth. So glad to be here. We've got our buddy Andrew with us. You want to say hey, Andrew?
What's up, everybody? Andrew Turner, Fort Worth Roots.
So let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funky Panther! All right, look, y'all got to be louder. Yeah, okay. See, there's people here. There's people
a lot of people
here.
don't realize that we're broadcasting live right now.
No,
they don't.
They sure don't.
It's,
They
have
do now.
conversations amongst yourselves, enjoy yourselves, and, eat your food.
There's
and,
a sign
have a
here,
good
Javier.
time.
They can't
It says
miss
on
this.
there. Oh, yeah,
It said we were on air this whole
Yeah.
time, and never were
Well,
we
I
on air
mean,
until
we
now.
started a little bit late, but hey, we're here.
yeah.
We made it happen. You know what I mean?
We're here. We got beer. Get used to it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's how that goes.
That's how it goes.
anytime you're live at a place where you're not at your normal studio, you have a little bit of technical difficulties, but we kind of made it
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
We're live on Instagram. We're kind of live on YouTube, but we'll
we're actually
upload
doing
this later,
we're
too.
doing pretty good on YouTube right now.
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
And teamwork makes the dream work, or so I hear.
Awesome.
It's
And
perfectly
so
fine.
cheers, and thanks again to Panther Island Brewery. Thanks again to Joe over here.
Joe was
hooking
pivotal in
everything up.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Joe
We
is
love our Joe, bro.
He is a doll. We love the man to death. He's oh my
Oh,
god.
dang! She's not lying, though.
I guess he's dumb as hell. I don't know. Did I hear the wrong thing? No, but we're very excited to be a part of everything. And thanks again for having us for our 100th episode. And man, hopefully we record here some more. We really appreciate.
Are you talking quietly? I feel like you're usually louder than this.
No, he's
Well,
talking.
we usually
fine.
have mics.
You don't
so
have a
it's-
headset.
I don't have our
headset.
headset. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that what it is? I mean, I feel like I'm projecting. Am I not projecting?
I hope so.
Bro, you
Again-
got to project.
Again,
Project.
nothing but illustrious shows here. Nothing but illustrious locations we're at here for the Funky Panther. We only do the finest of places, and I'm sure you can hear Danger Zone in
So
the background.
before we get into it, let's cheers up. All right,
Cheers to
we
the
got some
100th
nice
episode.
Panther Island Brewing beers here, and some nice Funky Panther TFP 100 cups.
What?
So
What?
come on.
Pass one down
Oh
to
yeah,
Tim
you didn't
for
get a
me.
cool cup. Sorry, bro.
Oh.
Sorry about you. So make sure you come on down if you're watching us live. Come on down to Panther Island Brewing. We're gonna be here till 10. So come check us out.
It's going to be a fun time.
It's going to be a great time. So, again, this is our 100th episode. I didn't actually, I don't know about y'all, I never thought we would get to this point. You know what I mean? Like,
I
this is
thought we would.
I figured we'd
all
be at
hate each
200 by
other.
now.
well, we do hate each other, but we're here.
And, this is going to be very Jesus and Marrow-ish. We're going to be mediocre and then be kind of popular, Fort Worth famous. And then after that, go Hollywood.
Okay.
Have a great run for about 2 or 3 years.
Lots of cocaine.
It's gonna lots of cocaine,
About to
lots
say.
of hookers.
Javier is going to end up dead from
It's gonna-
cocaine.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
be dead
He's
from an
gonna do something
overdose
dumb, for sure.
And then of course the boys are gonna break up because the fame got to their head. And
It's gonna be
the
a-
ghost of me is gonna come back. And
Javier's gonna have like an Easy E type thing.
I'm gonna
What?
come back like a Tupac hologram.
Just to be clear, the fame has already gone to my head. Y'all know that,
course it
right?
has.
Like we haven't
Yeah,
even
absolutely.
left like inner Fort Worth, and
No.
like that fame is already all here, bro.
Yeah, it's true. It's narcissism at its finest.
Hey,
Thank you, Chad.
someone's got to be. You know what I mean?
And we haven't been on in about like 2 or 3 weeks, so it's still kind of.
Do we want to talk about?
I think
what's
we
been
need to
going on?
address the why we haven't been
I've
with the
got
people.
a lot
for
of
two-
notes here, and it covers that.
Okay,
Just
okay,
you
so we
know.
won't talk about it yet. Andrew
Y'all are-
from Fort Worth Roots is here with us, joining us this fine evening. We're kind of having like this turn of an episode where we're not going to interview this time.
We actually
Andrew,
have nothing ready.
I had my iPad out and I was like ready to go, and I was like, oh, I have zero notes. I'm not doing anything.
Just like everything we do, it's unprepared. So
Luckily,
You know.
Andrew's got like a full ass like notebook of
looks like the
questions
Yellow Pages.
and topics. It looks fantastic. I can't wait. But we've been on a couple podcasts now, but we've never really been interviewed on our show. So this is kind of a.
I interviewed y'all one episode.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, for whenever I took over
Okay.
the Hernandez cut.
Oh yeah. That was
so
forever ago.
That was
Yeah.
over a year ago.
I listened to that one. I was like one of 3 people.
Yeah, that one didn't get a whole lot of listens. But you know what?
he ain't lying.
It's good regardless. We were there. But yeah, so a little turn of events here on this particular episode. We're going to have Andrew interviewing us. He's got questions. He's got
Answers.
feedback,
What?
things. I don't know. I don't really know what
Topics.
you've topics to
Things.
prepared. I mean, I'm really excited about it. We've been hanging out with Andrew a lot recently. If you haven't checked out Fort Worth Roots, you really
Please don't
absolutely
spill that.
need to. He has got, when we talk about illustrious guests, he's got some fantastic guests that
Absolutely.
comes on his show.
The man has everyone from musicians, entrepreneurs like Tim Love, and local mayors from like the
And
mayor
Betsy
of River
Price.
Oaks and Betsy Price.
Yeah.
And, I heard he's going to have River Phoenix. I know he's dead, but he agreed to come on the show. But
Yeah. Don't know how you did it,
Andrew,
man.
It's a spirit
Andrew is
session.
an
We're going to have a
illustrious-
spirit box. I'm helping him out with that one.
Andrew's an illustrious person, and again, we have nothing but illustrious guests.
You
Not
guys
only-
are beautiful humans. Thank you.
Not only are we excited for you to be on, but you're gracious enough to come on and help us out with our 100th episode. So, man, appreciate
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Cheers to
I'm
you.
excited.
Coming
Again,
all over our
thank you.
faces. Thank you.
Wait,
So-
hold on.
I'm not
hold
cheersing
on.
to that,
What?
Javier. I'm actually here to keep you in line, sir.
Well, yeah.
Chad and Tim have been failing. I'm going to crack the whip.
He's got a reputation to uphold.
He does.
We
Absolutely.
got to.
had no
Someone's
reputation.
got to. So,
We're fools here. We're
I think, honestly, at this point, I think we should just let Andrew just
Turn
run
it over?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is all you, baby.
Yeah.
and now it's the Fort Worth Roots podcast, I think.
Hooray!
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Fort Worth Roots. This is a Fort Worth podcast covering our community's creators. You can find all of us favorite streaming services and social media by searching Fort Worth Roots.
Dang.
And that's the intro. I actually wrote that down so I didn't screw it up.
Hey, I added
I
some,
love it.
I added some
Fantastic.
kids cheering just now. For
Oh,
you. Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you.
The kids are here at the brewery. It's weird.
I actually love that thing, like all y'all's little sound bits. And on the
Yeah, yeah,
Roadcaster,
yeah.
I have that,
Yeah.
like the functions, the keys, and I don't use them.
Oh, I'll have to show you what I've got a whole different
we're
setup.
gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
whole day where you and I and Chad
Oh, man.
and Javier maybe sit down and we talk about the complicated intricacies of
Oh, I cannot
buttons
wait.
and whatnot.
Intricacies. He said.
Hey, real
what's
quick, what do you think about our intro? These guys are trying to change
I
our
want
intro.
a new intro,
I'm
man.
glad
I
this
think
is
it's
happening.
just.
Chad queued me up that you guys are talking about changing the intro music. And let me tell you something. I'm not just saying this because you guys were nice enough to bring me on your show, and we've been hanging out, and I got to go to Glizzy Fest, which we're going to cover.
God damn it, man.
which we're going to cover in a minute.
Not the Glizzy Fest, but a Glizzy Fest.
I love y'all's intro music.
Okay. I mean, it's not that I
And,
don't.
and listen, okay, don't take my word for it. Poll your audience.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Take
we need
it
to do
to
that.
take it to a poll, and then Tim, Javier, you're going to see that you're wrong.
I will gladly take that to a stripper pole, and we'll see
Different
how.
poll.
We'll
Different
see.
poll. We can do it. We can
You
be
give them
your
enough
poll.
money,
Like,
they're
I-
going to want to vote for you.
Y'all have an excellent intro.
So have
I
you
love
ever
it.
watched? Have you ever seen Good Mythical Morning? It's a YouTube video like show that these two guys do, but every season they started it's a variation of the theme song,
Sure.
but it's still the same theme song. It just has a little bit different sound to it.
Well,
And
this
I-
is-
I kind of want to go that route.
This is what I was thinking about doing for
Yeah.
mine because I love my intro music because it was actually given to me by a guest that I had on the show, Matt Nevesky.
yeah.
And he heard me play the outro intro music that came standard with the Roadcaster. and in the video, you can see him, he's holding it, and he's kind of bobbing his head a little bit, and he goes, where'd you get this? He's a musician.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the bassist for Blue October.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and
Oh, no
so
shit.
I appreciate his opinion. I said, well, it came with the machine. He said, well, would you like to sample some of my music and use it for your show? And I was like, yeah. So that's where that came from.
I had no idea.
And so I love my intro music, but at the same time, I don't feel like it fits. Now, that's not really for me to decide. I don't feel like. I'm going to have to
Yeah,
poll
yeah.
the audience.
Yeah, poll the
But
audience.
whenever I do that, I'm going to show them, here's what I want to replace it with. Would yay or nay, But I think with you guys, man, I love y'all's intro music. It is part of who y'all are. So I would hate to see
Well, we
that
already
go.
got one vote for don't change the music from longtime listener Corey.
Hey, what's up, Corey?
Corey.
Wish you were here, bud. Are you here? I don't know. I can't.
Corey might be.
There's a decent amount of
Corey,
people here
stand up.
already.
Yeah,
Corey,
there's a lot of
Corey,
people here.
if you're here, just come on
Shake a
over.
tree,
Come on
dude.
over
Corey in the
here.
chat.
So yeah, Corey says don't change it.
I say don't change it.
I mean,
Andrew says don't
Speaking
change
of Blue
it.
October, though, I'm actually going to be seeing them live.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent band. And I tell you what,
Yeah.
you'll never meet nicer people. They're
Yeah, yeah.
great dudes. So I hope you enjoy that event. I wish I was going with
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
but I need to see them play live.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been down to Austin and recorded in Orb Studios with Matt Nevesky, and it's just this
Nice.
peaceful, serene. It's a weird feeling walking into a place where you start getting a vibe just from the building.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It's cool, and now I'm obsessed with recording studios
Dude, I love.
because of that.
Yeah,
So
recording studios are pretty badass. All right. Anyways.
before we get too far into this, guys, I wanted to say thank you so much for the opportunity to interview you. This is a big honor, and I kind of said this earlier, but I am genuinely a fan of your show. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass, and I'll tell it to other people too. Y'all are the #1 show in Fort Worth, and I love listening to you guys while I'm at work. I try to stay up to speed with you. Y'all are always putting out goofy ass material, your videos, your Instagrams,
That's
whatever.
about right.
But you guys are phenomenal, and
Yeah, I really
I
appreciate
look
that,
to you
really
guys
do.
for support, but
Dude,
inspiration
no.
as well.
I mean, seriously, like everything, we appreciate all the love, and the thing is, this happened because we wanted to hang out more and drink together, and we didn't expect this to happen. And to get to 100 episodes and to like meet more people like yourself and Sam and Robin, Lance, other Lance, Jordan. I mean, it's just,
I love Lance.
I love
Y'all
both
know that
Lances.
by now.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Because
just
of that
it
one
means
thing.
so much to like have the support of the community and to have that love. So I mean, for us to be here for the 100th episode, to have all our friends here,
Right.
to celebrate the episode, I can't tell you. I mean, I hate these guys. This
we
is the
know.
worst podcast.
Your
in
listeners
Fort
know.
Worth.
You literally,
No, I'm kidding. I
you
love these
literally went on TFTI and told the world
No,
how
no,
you
okay.
really felt.
guys. But these guys, I love these guys. I love being with them, and I spend more time with them than more my family really. And so to
Well, you don't
be
like your
here,
family either.
I love
You-
my
you told
family.
us that.
I fucking love my family. To be here for episode 100 and to be with you guys, to be with Andrew, I can't wait for the next 100 and beyond. It's not going to be. This isn't just a one-off thing. We talked about it before. We're going to like have more venues of
All
other
right.
podcasts.
All right. Let the man talk.
Sorry.
I want to say one more thing, though. I appreciate your, being genuine and
I'm gonna let you
appreciating us
finish,
because
but-
we feel the same way about you. We really enjoy your podcast, and really do. You're doing fantastic things. And I
Way
also
better than us, also, by the way.
Agreed.
I wanna
But
say.
like, we also have had so much love for this event. You know what I mean? Like, so many people have been posting like, hey, I'm going to be at the event. I can't wait to go to the event. There's a lot of people here. Even people that couldn't come tonight are posting like, I can't go, but come check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so much love. So we appreciate everyone that, if you're a fan or just listening or watching or just Instagram friends with us, whatever, we appreciate you. It means so much.
I'm going to try something real quick. And
Okay.
I don't know how many people are paying attention, but I was going to take a little video, and then
Okay.
I can post this after we're done recording so people can see
Yeah,
kind of the inside of the place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, everybody. There it is.
It's like live on live Inception.
Yeah.
Like he's
Nice.
That's a
And
taking
there's
video within the video.
that's a thing, right?
It's
video inside
it's
a
just
video
cool seeing
inside a
people
video.
on their phones and just like listening because we can't have the sound pumped on here.
I mean,
but,
we're gonna
it's
get to
still-
that level at some point.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yeah.
got ways.
It'll be,
All
it'll
right.
be fine.
So I'm gonna crack the whip and start
Yeah,
kind
let's
of
do it.
getting
Let's
us in
do it, man.
shape
Go
here.
for it.
All right.
All right, go
First
for it, go
thing
for
I
it.
wanted to get to is I have written down at the top of my book. How about this hot glizzy summer we're having?
Yes. How about it?
There's a lot implied there, and I
So
think
far,
you all
so
know what
good.
I'm getting into.
Yeah, for sure.
So far, that was
Very COVID-y.
it was a good idea whenever
COVID-y.
we
Very
did
COVID-y.
Those
it.
hot dogs tasted COVID-y.
So for people that haven't seen the Instagram post video,
We
did
all
y'all-
caught COVID from sharing hot dogs.
You're getting too many steps ahead of us, sir.
Come on, Javier.
I'm sorry.
Who
I'm sorry.
put that video together? Did y'all do that, or was that Corks and Countdown?
No, so
Robin?
we had them film, but then Chad.
Yeah, you were part of the filming.
Right.
You were there. Everyone was there, but like I pieced the videos together. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So this video that y'all posted up, and I'm just going to describe this, and y'all can correct me if it doesn't come out right.
Okay.
You guys are shoving wieners in each other's mouths.
yeah, there
No,
was
that's an accurate description.
We're fingering them in.
Look,
our
that was-
throats.
that
We're
was
just
a-
fingering them in.
that was one part of the video, but there was
Right.
multiple layers. There's multiple layers.
There's a lot of layers.
There was a wiener toss.
Well said.
A wiener toss. There was
a wiener spit and swallow.
We spit in each other's mouths.
there's
Took 'em
proper
all in.
wiener form. We
Parental
were showing that
advisory
at
is
some
going
point.
on
Yeah.
this
Right. I
episode.
know. Well, it usually does in ours.
No, it's going to happen.
I mean,
have we on
okay.
yours here.
So yes, we were putting wieners in each other's mouth. Okay, you got us on that.
And y'all are going to have to share with me a video,
Yeah.
the clip, so I can add it to the
Oh,
video.
yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Got you.
Absolute bonkers. Okay, so the next step
But you were
is,
part of the whole thing. We appreciate you were there.
all I did was hold the weenie.
Hey, there it is.
I threw it.
That works. That's good enough for me.
So if you guys aren't watching the YouTube version of this, I'm going to put the clip that I'm describing up on the YouTube video as we're talking. It's just as disturbing as you might think.
Next thing we're going to do, we're going to deep throat Go-Gurts.
Oh, please don't. Come on.
You know, I think y'all's food trick days might need just a short hiatus.
Let's put the brakes
Tim's
on
not
that.
even at
I'm not
100%
100% anymut Yeah.
So we had a great time at the
4th of July,
get together at your house, and then put on by your illustrious parents.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Your word.
Local news, though, they said there was a super spreader event. It was weird. I saw it all over
No, we are very fortunate that no one else got sick. It was just the 3 idiots.
Yeah.
They were spitting in, hot dogs in each other's mouths. So that's about it.
So
Hey,
the
what's
next
up, Mitch?
the next
Mitch
layer to
on the-
this
on deck.
is you all got sick from the stunt.
We
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Allegedly. You don't know for sure, but I mean,
will say
All right,
worth it.
I'm
it's
gonna
like
say-
all 3 of you were making out
I'm
to
going to
get it
say
at the same
that
time.
Chad
so-
had it. Chad is. I'm going to say Chad was the one.
He's patient zero.
No, that's not true.
He
at all.
got sick before either one of us did.
But I also
He
got
did,
over
absolutely
it.
he
No,
did.
I just get sick quick. I get sick and over
This
it.
motherfucker
I got
gave it
sick
to us.
faster. I got over it faster.
Fuck you, Chad Butler.
No, don't even
Fuck
put
you.
that bad juju on
We
me,
need
Ricky
a
Bobby.
doctor. Is
So-
there a doctor in the house? Do we have
More
a
like
PhD at
Cockter,
least?
Piece of shit. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so I had
Yes.
individual segments for you guys. Tim, I wanted
Okay.
to talk to you about kind of your experience working your way forward up until now, but I have you pegged as the guy that seems like the cool cucumber. You're always maintaining the same tempo.
Ah, man. Used to that was not the case. I would say in my younger years, I was the one that had like the fly off the handle, hot temper, just 100% like yeah. Now as I've gotten older, though, ripe old age of 36, I seem to have calmed down quite a bit. I still have my moments, but yeah, I think between the 3 of us, nobody's as wild as this guy.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a minute.
Yeah. So I'll give you that. I
Let
am
it be known that
yes.
he pointed at me.
We know. Everyone knows. There doesn't
They
need to be
knew.
an arrow.
They immediately knew they were pointing at
Holy fuck,
Javier.
it's Lou Charles. Lou Charles
Jesus
just walked
Christ.
in the door.
A celebrity's in the
Jesus
building.
Christ, it's Lou Charles.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
Is that Lou
Jason Bourne
Charles?
/ Lou Charles.
I've been meaning to talk to Lou.
Hey, what up, Lou?
Oh
Charles
my
just
I get kind of
god.
starstruck because he's
Everybody
here.
is
All right,
starstruck.
Calmate. Act like you've done this before,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen, he's wearing a white
Everybody's fucking showing
t-shirt.
up
Everyone's
tonight.
popping up.
Backwards
This
black
is
ball
shit.
cap.
We
Oh,
need
that
to
might be
put this
green.
on the damn
Okay,
sheet.
shut up. All right. Anyways,
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
let's continue on.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So yes,
We're on Tim now.
I think yeah, I think that would be an accurate description of me now.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, no,
Yeah.
not at all.
And so you were an EMT.
I still
but
am.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
you're still a certified EMT, but you got behind a desk now, so your hours have kind of solidified.
Yeah.
Not such a crazy schedule anymore.
Correct.
And so that
correct.
afforded you the opportunity to go back to school, or had you already started that?
No, yeah, I was planning on going back to school regardless, but this really just kind of solidified it to where like yes, this is something that I can do. It gave me the time in the evenings to actually focus on that. Where as I didn't have that before with my schedule.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of weird though. It's kind of weird going back.
Yeah. Excuse me. It's not what you think.
Not
Don't get it
again.
twisted.
Chad, you
Super
seem.
Spurvin Part 2.
I'm moving on to Chad. Chad, you
Okay.
seem like more of a parental figure. You're kind of the CEO of Funky Panther, a little more business up front, party in the back.
That's about accurate,
You kind of steer the ship.
yeah. Does it feel that way?
He tries to.
Yeah, this thing is going
It-
off the
Look.
rails usually.
Yeah,
He tries to steer the ship,
I do my best.
but usually the crew has a mutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, totally.
sure.
100%. Yeah.
It's like herding cats on a ship,
Hold up. Hold up.
in an
Herding
airplane
cats.
somehow. Yeah, it's like all the things.
Actually, he's right. He's
Now,
right.
if I have your positions kind of mislabeled here,
Heyo.
you can correct them.
No,
I
y'all
don't
may.
want to mislabel.
I think
anybody.
he is 100% business.
Yeah, yeah.
But like
He's the brains.
He's,
He's
the
the
one. He's the
brains.
one who try. He's a driving force. Like he's the one
Yeah.
who like makes us do stuff.
right. Yeah.
That's why they hate me so much. I don't want to, Dad.
Like whenever we
Right,
got
right,
COVID,
right.
when he got COVID, he was the first one to say, "Oh, I feel so much better now." And me and Tim are like fucking dying. We're like, "Man, fuck you, motherfucker!" Like he was
Look,
all like, "Oh, look at me, I'm gonna go out.
I
now.
heal
I'm gonna go
quickly.
all
What, are
fucking
you gonna hate on
face
me for it?
Fuck you. It was just jealousy though because he was able to like go out and do shit.
Yeah, but I would agree though. I think he's like more of the he's more the driving force when it comes to like we need to have a bigger social media presence. We need to have this. We need to do this.
Yeah.
Whereas,
He's the Panther and the Funky Panther.
I would no.
Yes.
He's the
I'm the Funky, and you're the V.
Come
Well,
on, bro. I also make it out to all the events.
Now, in
do.
my
I'm
phone,
also out all the time.
Well,
yeah.
you know,
That's why you got
in
COVID.
my phone, I have
It's, that
Chad
was the-
saved as Chad Funky.
Hey.
No.
Tim, when I get Tim's number, it's going to be Tim Panther, and then you're going to be the Javier. The Javier.
I'll take that.
I like it. I like
You're
the
the
way.
the.
I
love
spent
it.
time thinking about how I was going to divvy that up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it just sounded right.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Right now, my anxiety's going through the roof because
And
now all these people are
Chad, I
starting to
don't
show
know
up.
if you get into this much on the show, but what is your professional life like outside of the podcast? What are you doing during the day?
I mean, I work from home, a normal like 8 to 5. Pretty legit job. I've been with the company I've been for like 11 years.
What industry?
Technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very broad.
Yeah. I keep it that way.
Okay, that's all right. No, I don't want to
Like
get
you
into
said,
he's being modest.
Professional
Yeah.
up front and party in the back.
He works.
Right.
He works in the porn industry.
Right. Well, I figured you with your mustache would fit that bill. But
Right.
I used to. I tried to be the talent, but
You probably what?
I tried to be the talent, but yeah,
Didn't
Try.
measure up?
nah,
trying.
sure didn't.
Okay, Javier, we're on to you now.
Uh-oh.
What do we
Oh,
say
okay.
about you? The show would be very incomplete without your bullshit.
Yeah,
Facts.
that sounds about right.
You're the life of the party, man.
You know what? It's just they say the loudest person on the mic is the weakest, and I have to agree. I'm 100%. Like this is just a front. This is.
I wouldn't say you're the weakest. I think that you're the most. You're probably the most complex.
Well, yeah, you know, and
Did you
it's,
say complex?
Yeah, he's very. He's a complex individual.
It's
Like an onion.
You know, it
Or like an ogre.
He's like an onion.
I can't really. It's,
Multiple
it's-
layers.
It's like, I don't know, man. I'm fine. I'm all right in small doses. So.
Well, I will say this. The first time we like legit hung out was at Corks and Cowtown. Help me out. What was that event we were at?
Podcast and PBR.
Podcast and PBR. Yeah.
Okay.
Was that the one? That we
Yeah,
talking about the one downtown?
Yeah, that's it. And I
Yeah.
will tell you this, Chad, Tim, I'm not going to put any shade on you, but Javier's the only one that gave me a hug.
Well,
all right, hang
it
on.
was a sweaty hug.
So I want to.
Yeah.
I want to ask
it was
you.
a
God.
moist hug.
I want to ask you this.
Okay.
So the first time that I met you,
we.
I'm saying I, but we all did.
This
Right.
is a fun story.
So I didn't recognize. I didn't know you.
Well, why would you?
Right. So exactly. No.
That's rude.
True.
So, but here's what I want to know: Did you do that on purpose? Were you trying to gauge are these guys cool? Are they going to handle this well? And if they don't,
So-
they're out.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered either way. However y'all reacted was fine.
Yeah.
But the reason I did what I did was I have imposter syndrome kind of with everything that I do.
Okay.
I don't like
I've
being
said
underfoot.
that.
I don't like.
Yeah.
About him?
So
About me, about us.
I have a problem with walking into a place and being like, hey, I'm with Fort Worth Roots, or I'm the host of Fort Worth Roots, or. So whenever I walked up and talked to you guys, I decided I wanted to do that as a fan. So I just walked up, talked to you about your show. That's all I cared about. I didn't want to tell you about my show. My purpose for walking up on you guys was to talk about Funky Panther.
And you
So,
did. And
I did.
So to go back to kind of what happened.
And y'all gave me stickers.
Yeah, we were at Arts Goggle, and Andrew comes up. He's like, "Hey, I'm a
yeah.
fan. I listen to y'all. I'm pretty upset at you because you didn't." We had like a week off. We had a week off. He's like, "I'm upset that y'all took a week off because I was planning on listening and
Right.
whatever." And Jo is just giving us the hearts look. Oh, he's so sweet. He's
I
in
love his
love.
hat, by the way. Look at
He's
his
in
hat.
love.
I fucking love it. Yeah.
So yeah, we see Andrew. He's talking about how he's this big fan, and we're like, "Oh man, this means so much." And really, we talked about this for days. We're like, "God damn, that guy was so nice." We gave him stickers, and then we see him at the podcast and PBR event, and I'm like, "Why does he looks familiar?" And I was like, "Hey, I'm Chad." He's like, "We met before," and I was like, "Have we?" And he's like, "Yeah, I met you at Arts Goggle," and then all the dots started connecting, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
He was the guy, the fan. He was that guy. You were that guy.
And then I didn't feel as cool because
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
didn't mean to rob you.
No,
of that.
I'm just kidding. No, it
'Cause
was,
like I said, sincerely a fan. And whenever
Well,
I started looking for local podcasts, it took me a while to kind of work up the nerve to to integrate and to reach out to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then whenever I finally did, I can't remember now who it was, but I reached out to a few different podcasters, and I got the door slammed in my face. So I'm like, well, is that the way it's going to be? I don't have any interest in connecting with these podcasters.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys turned it around for me. Y'all are the first ones that I met that were like, hell yeah, man, what's up? How are you? Here's some
Nice.
stickers. Thanks for listening to the show. Y'all were super cool. So it changed my opinion. There's a baby. This
No, that was
place is
Javier.
awesome.
If you're listening, that was just Javier screaming.
Tim, stop biting Javier's nipples. But anyway,
But they're
so
little-
yeah,
they're tasty.
I felt like that was a cool first encounter.
Little pepperonis.
It was a good story. You know what I
Oh, I'm
mean?
sorry, bolognas. They're like the size of silver dollar,
Absolutely.
pancakes.
All right, hey, I went back and I listened to earlier episodes today
I'm
while I was
sorry.
at work.
Oh,
sorry.
that's-
No. You guys, you didn't disappoint. You guys didn't just get good around episode 100. You guys, no. Wait for the
didn't start
punchline. No. I'm serious. You didn't just now get good. You've been good. I went back to episode 50, and you guys sounded great. And
Oh,
you've kind
appreciate
of
it.
kept the same format the entire time. But my question to you guys is, what changes have y'all seen occur within the show that just kind of happened? Like y'all didn't plan for it, but because of one thing or the other, or maybe an outside influence, y'all made changes to your show from like episode 1 to now?
I would say from episode 1.
And just hit the high notes. We don't have to go through all 100.
No. Let me tell you, episode 1 was recorded through a PA system that our buddy had.
Right?
Ran into my phone that was then in GarageBand.
With microphones duct taped to cups.
Yes, because we didn't have stands or nothing, man.
Did that work?
Also,
yeah.
we recorded like 2 hours, and we were really drunk. And then we went back and listened to it. Our buddy Roy was on there, and then he was like, "I gotta go." And so we're like, "Hey," we listened to it. We're like, "Man, this is trash."
We had too many people.
We did have too many people. Well, that's
Really, just
we
dropping
evolved.
dropping
We
Roy was
evolved.
the only thing. That was the best. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was the best thing. That was the best thing we could do.
Such an
Roy!
asshole. He's only saying that because Roy's here. Love you, Roy.
No, no, it evolved from something quick. We're like, we listened to it. We're like, man, this isn't good. Let's just bang out a quick 30, and then we'll post that. And that ended up being episode 1. And so after that, we really didn't have a constant recording schedule because we were busy with work. And then of course, we were doing like one episode a month, right? For like the last 5
Yeah.
episodes.
We
And
started around COVID too, so it was a kind of
Yeah.
hard start. Yeah.
COVID, like we record one of the episodes we recorded was the day that everything was shutting down, and it was National Margarita Day, and me and Chad were trying to go to like different spots to find margaritas, and we couldn't because everything was closed.
It was like right when things were shutting down. It was a weird time to start the podcast.
Yeah.
I think to answer your question though, things that just changed was instead of blowing our load completely like we did in our first episode,
Nailed it.
we started deciding that maybe we should just like pick a topic and let's just like have a loose topic and let's stick with that format. And then from there we evolved where we actually had like our show notes that have everything broken down.
Yeah.
And it was just a natural, like very natural progression. After we listened to it a couple of times, listened to how we talked, we were like, we got to be a little bit more structured.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to be so structured that we lose that like personal,
Right.
personality, right?
Well, you nailed it, and you're right. Y'all have a structure to it that a lot of people don't. You get a lot of people out there podcasting. Y'all know just as well as I do. There's no cost of entry for this. Anybody can be a podcaster.
Right.
So you get a lot of, buddies sitting around just talking shit into a microphone
Yeah.
and calling it a podcast.
Yeah.
But you guys took the steps to make sure that it was an actual production. And it
Javier,
shows
shut
up.
up, man.
Stop biting his nipples, Tim. It shows up in the end product, man. So
we appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
But you guys are doing great.
Thanks, man.
What other big changes in the show? I know that I met your friend from Egypt that was on the show for a little while.
Zeus.
What was his name? I'm so sorry.
Zeus.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Well,
Jesus. Hey, Zeus.
it was kind of like he when he left, it left like a void where
We could
Chad
fill it real
Chad didn't have to like wrangle 2 fucking cats in because it was just me and Jesus like feeding off of each other's energy.
Yes.
And so,
It was a shit show.
So
I miss the son of a bitch like always being on the show because he was like compared to him, is like the comedic relief is just
because
crazy.
of Zeus going away.
Yeah.
Zeus wanted to go in every show and just wing it.
Yeah.
That was his whole thing. Like, we don't need to talk about the show. Let's just wing it. Let's just wing it.
Left, I took that as like an entry. It's like, gentlemen, we are no longer winging this. We are going to have notes. We're going to have a topic. We're going to do things now.
And
so,
what episode was that around when he left?
I would say was it around 12 or a little bit before that. We tell people don't listen before 12 because it was just horseshit.
I told someone today,
garbage.
don't listen before 20. Like after 20, just listen. Listen to the next 80.
Yeah.
It's fucking, it's fun.
Well, on my top 10, I know you guys track your analytics, and you probably noticed that, you've got 9 episodes that people legitimately enjoy, but one of your number one episodes is always going to be your first episode.
Well, well,
because people want to see where you came from, how well you've progressed.
Yeah.
Our biggest episode is "It's Too Late to Apologize," and that was the show after JOE, and because
we had to apologize
because I told somebody this
that
too.
shit was straight fire.
Because it was straight, and I
still fucks with that episode.
Oh
for
God!
sure.
Okay, I've heard this episode. Yeah.
But
I remember.
I think that has over like 700 listens.
Yeah, it's got
and
quite a
so
few.
it's it's funny.
That's
I don't
great.
know why it's
That's
like
great.
That,
You guys, y'all have been friends for a really long time. I know y'all have quantified it and told me when y'all all met. But has the dynamic of y'all's friendship changed outside of the show? I mean, from whenever y'all started to now, do y'all feel either, closer?
we each had moments where we were apart from the group, and so Tim for like 6 years, I think, right?
Yeah, right about
6 years he was like away from all of us, and the same with me, but it was because of crippling depression. And so I wouldn't be around the group as much as they would. So whenever Tim came back, it kind of like, honestly, it brought everyone together just about. And I think y'all went to college out of state, or you went to A&M.
Not out of
at
state.
The time,
It's in the state of Texas. It's
a big fucking state.
You know our state, right? Like, you know where we live.
But I mean, it was just like we
If we
came
were
back
in Europe,
together.
you'd have been
like,
in a different
I want to
country.
say like 10 years ago, we all just decided to like hang out more, and we were in the same paths as we were in each other's path. Not like, I don't know, man. The beer's kind of flowing pretty
I will
good.
say, I will say this. Like, we
It
did this as
sounded
a
endearing.
reason. We did this as a
that
reason
don't
to
make
hang
any
out,
sense.
right? Like, we did
Yeah.
this so that
Yeah.
we had a reason to hang out, and then it became a once-a-week thing.
Get
And
away
I
from
will
the
say that
wives.
We have done so much, like going to concerts with the musicians that we've been able to meet, and like going to events with people that we've been able to meet.
Right.
And so I feel like we see each other, maybe not Tim so much, but like Javier and I, like 2, 3, 4 times a week sometimes. Sometimes it becomes a little too much. Like sometimes I feel like we both need a break from each other every now and then, but we both, we all still love each other. So I do think that the things have changed a little bit, but the love for each other has not at all gone away.
No,
Like we
no.
love hanging out with each other. Sometimes it's too much, but we still love hanging out.
Well, we argue every now and then, and it's not nothing serious. But I mean, again, at the end of the day, we're still in love with it. It's not a job. It's not like
Look,
tedious to do.
it is a job.
It is a job.
There's days that Chad gets so pissed off at us. Chad will get so pissed off at us because like we didn't answer, we didn't talk to him on the text message, or we didn't do this, or we didn't do that, or whatever, and then he's just like, well, fuck you guys, basically. That happens. It happens, but it's not all the time. I said sometimes. So.
But we have things to do. I mean,
Yeah,
it is clear
I
that
know.
this is kind of a job, and we do have things to do. And I mean, like, we have done really good, I think. I feel like we've done pretty well at making it what we have made it up to this point. You know what I mean? And some of that comes with putting a little bit of work. That's it.
Well, it's just, I think after Jesus left, that's kind of where the dynamic happened, where we were having to be organized and plan segments and, like, make sure we stayed on each other, and I mean them staying on me, like making sure we're not off
getting
topic.
weird.
And
Yeah, I
it's
know,
just-
right? This is not the glizzy thing
Hey,
again, by the way.
before we get off of Jesus, I got to say I met him. Really cool dude.
Yeah.
And now I have a place to stay in Egypt.
Did you say
Anytime.
get off on Jesus?
Get off on Jesus.
Got it. Okay, yeah.
Before we
We've
get
all done
off
that.
the subject on off Jesus.
Yeah,
Right.
got it.
The
Okay.
beers are flowing.
Yeah, they are. I'm going to go see him in Egypt here in a couple of weeks with my parents, and I'm stoked about it.
Yeah, but you got to be back in time to see. I've already forgot their names. This week's episode.
Huh? Oh, yeah, Washed Up Rookie and Milky Beats. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they said they're performing actually on
Like
August
the
20th, which is my
20th,
birthday. You know, send me some beer. No big deal.
Nice.
So I will be back. I'll be
Just
gone from August 5th through like August 19th.
Just don't fuck around with your plane ticket or
Oh, yeah.
pre-check or
No.
whatever you got to do. Make sure you're on that plane.
Oh yeah, I'll be there for sure. Yeah.
And they try to cancel your flight. You just jump in the pilot seat. You
No.
Say
no.
what?
I've listened to 9/11 documentaries.
Okay,
and
we're
you
not going
cannot
here.
do
Yeah.
that.
Back to you, Andrew.
Nope, we're not doing that. We don't need the guys in the black suits showing up. What do you guys want to see for some future goals with the podcast?
Have bigger profile guests. You know, maybe have the mayor. Maybe have a candidate running for something, just to see. You know, I mean, we're not a politics podcast.
I was
but we
about
love
to say,
hear,
do y'all get in?
we just love to hear
No, not really.
good stuff. I mean, but I want
my degree
like,
is international politics.
His
Say that again.
My degree is international politics.
Oh,
That's what my
really?
degree's in. Yeah.
and I was a poli sci
Okay,
major.
he just started, so
I was a poli sci major in college.
He's a doctor, sir.
Yes.
I mean, hell, maybe we can have like Keanu Reeves on one day, or
See what I can
you
do.
know.
Shaq. I want to have Shaq's in the.
Shaq
We can
bought
do
a
that. I
house
know.
in
I
North
heard you
Texas.
talking about
Yeah,
that.
like-
You're the reason I know that.
I
Like,
think we
I
all
want-
agree.
yes.
The idea would be for us to be able to get some very high-profile guests. I think I said this on Osos Colosos when I was on a couple of weeks ago. It's like it would be so cool to have musicians or events coming through Fort Worth, and when they're like, how do I promote this? It's like, well, you got to go to the Funky Panther. You know what I mean? Like that would be goals. That would be having people on that are coming from out of town that are not just Fort Worth famous, but they're like nationally known,
Yeah.
that want to come in and come on into our shitty little studio in Javier's bedroom.
Which shouldn't be a problem for
Hey,
Shaq, right?
yeah.
Look.
High ceilings, right?
So
No problem.
I think you're the one who said a lot of musicians that you've interviewed. A lot of the musicians that you've interviewed, they've said that if they could just make it to where that's their job,
Right.
They don't. I mean, who cares if like you're internationally known or whatever?
Yeah,
or
they
famous?
just want to be able to live on and eat off of it.
Right.
you know?
So if I could do that and live and eat off of something like this,
Oh, yeah, that'd
then
be
that would be a goal.
that's every
Yeah,
creator,
yeah.
man. That's your artists. That's your authors. Your musicians.
Yeah.
The goal is to be picked up by Barstool. Barstool.
Yeah.
If we get picked up by
There's a
Barstool,
goal.
fuck everybody. We're moving to fucking New York or fucking LA. I don't
What?
give a fuck.
No.
I'll do fucking
Listen to that.
Austin.
I'll
Listen
do
to that.
one bite challenges.
How quick the man sells
I'll
out.
do one bite. I told you. I said we'll be local. We'll be Fort Worth famous, and we're gonna go Hollywood, and then I'm gonna
But
overdose
listen,
on drugs.
we could still record
So
for Fort
I
Worth.
said
We
that.
could be nationally famous and create this
Fuck,
Fort
no, what do
Worth.
we got? We got cows here.
Do you know what you're sitting on a gold mine, sir? This
I'm
is Fort
kidding.
Worth, Texas,
I agree.
the most
I
dynamic
love-
city
I love
in the
Fort Worth.
U.S.
I love this city.
Inside the
Fastest
11th
growing.
largest county in the United States.
Have you
I mean,
noticed?
You're in the
Have you noticed?
epicenter
He
of
has
success.
he has a way of just like shitting all over the good things in life.
Hey, that's,
Have you seen my shirt?
that's Javier.
Look at my shirt. I have all these little
Oh
Texases.
shit! I didn't even realize.
And I got
It's a
the
little
fucking
Texas.
state flag on the back of my shirt.
I thought that was like Chile or something. Okay.
No, what?
It is beautiful. There are these tiny little Texas borderlines,
shirt.
the silhouettes, all over his shirt.
Good looking shirt.
Shout out to Roebuck.
right.
Hopefully sponsor us. They got really good products.
Let's get off your sponsorships. Hold on
Anyone
a
need a
second.
beer?
I'm good, I'm
Old
good.
Joe Bro's asking for beer run. Boy, need a beer run.
Actually,
I'll take a blonde.
Joe goes Malone. Goes Malone? Yeah. Thanks.
we love you.
Goes Melon.
Oh, Ghost
Goes-
Melon.
Goes
Yeah, that's
Melon?
right.
Yeah.
No suing here, baby.
Tim,
no intellectual
how have
property
I sounded on the
taken.
mic? Am I like
You're
brushing
good. No,
into
you're-
it or
you're-
anything?
you're perfect.
I felt my face hair kind of
It's okay.
caress it.
It's okay.
All right.
These
so,
mics are fantastic.
so I had Chad. Chad sent me over some topics that I wanted to find out what you guys wanted to talk at.
Oh, boy.
You know, I'm,
Okay.
I'm new at this. I've never
Yeah.
done live before, by the way. I'm sweating my balls off, stressed out, because I always have the opportunity to edit.
Right.
So, not that this is a big deal, because you
Right.
just surrounded me by a bunch of strangers
Yeah, no
and
big
screaming
deal. There's
children.
like 100 people here. No big
I don't
deal.
have headsets on for the first time ever,
Yeah.
so I'm good.
It's
I'm
good to
calm.
get out your side of your comfort zone. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I get an award after this, right? All right, so Tim, Your subjects that Chad shared with me were conspiracy theories and world facts.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So let's dive into
All right.
those conspiracy theories, but be careful.
All
Remember,
right.
no black suits.
Okay. So, thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
All right.
Love you.
I don't think
Thanks, bud. Thank you.
the biggest one for me is the Kennedy assassination.
Okay.
I don't think that Lee Harvey Oswald was acted alone. I think he was part of it. I think he was a patsy.
I'm a little bit disappointed in you because that is such an obvious.
I know it's such an
con
obvious
job.
one. All right. Let me.
But you're right, and I don't want to discredit that. It's just I think very highly of you. So I need
So,
you to come with the
all right.
real
So I've got
conspiracy stuff.
all right. So I've gotten on this. I've gotten on this
Chat.
like
Chat.
TikTok.
Oh, I see.
There's different like areas of TikTok that you can end up on, right?
Are you
This
in
is
the
a
are
white
you,
people thing
Are you in
because
the
I don't know
black
what the
web
fuck-
TikTok?
Yeah, I really am. So there's
Javier,
been
don't
a
fuck with that.
sorry.
there's been a lot of stuff about the moon landing here recently.
Well, yeah. That
And-
movie, what was the movie that just came out about the moon being hollow and there's aliens in it? And it was,
So-
Oh shit, that was actually a pretty good
Have
movie.
you-
It was. I
was
liked it.
weird, but it was pretty cool.
Have you heard that? So Buzz Aldrin apparently clicked over to the medical channel that wasn't being recorded and said, "These spaceships are huge." And there's a guy that was on that channel in NASA that says, "This is what happened." He said there were spaceships. They were all lined up around the crater, sitting
I
there
have never
watching
heard
it. Oh
this.
yeah, dude.
You've heard this?
No, I've
No,
never
no.
heard this.
Oh,
So
okay.
It
yeah,
sometimes just sounds like he's making shit up.
I wish I was, but like,
I don't know if it's the beer, but I'm very bored right now.
there's a guy.
So are your listeners. Quit it.
Shut up. There's a guy. There's a guy that there's a guy that's saying that he was in the room whenever that was said, and
Damn.
he's wrote a book about it. But yeah,
Now, where was this recorded at? You said the Weather Channel?
no NASA. Like
The
so.
Weather Channel?
Oh, NASA.
Yeah, so
I
NASA.
heard Weather Channel. I don't know.
So whenever he clicked over to a different channel on his radio that wasn't being broadcasted live or whatever or recorded.
Yeah.
It was the medical channel.
Oh,
Channel,
okay,
yeah.
medical channel.
And he said that. So I don't know.
I think it's the beer, man. Honestly, I think
No,
Javier-
it's not. It is
Javier
just
just can't
it's not a
handle
great
it.
conversation Tim's stirring up right now. I'm
Shut
not
up.
loving it.
Shut up.
All right.
Robin would appreciate it. I'm just gonna say, Robin.
Robin-
Weird facts.
Robin
Tim,
Wood.
go. Weird facts.
I'm so fucking bored with the goddamn conspiracy theory.
We'll
talk.
get
Okay,
to
we
you,
get
Javier.
it.
We'll get to
Let's
you
talk
in a
As
about
soon
moment.
as it becomes
strippers
not about
and-
Javier, he gets bored. We
Rob,
apologize.
mistakes.
We
It's against
apologize,
the-
Try
everybody.
the earlobes. Try rubbing the earlobes.
My
There you go,
my
boo-boo.
favorite fact is it's against the law to have dildos in Texas.
Is that true?
Yeah,
There are
yeah.
stores that sell them.
Right,
Sodomy
they're-
is
they're-
also legal.
Oh, they're
in some
personal
states.
massagers. I remember that
and,
episode.
and adult novelties. Yeah, they're just
Okay.
novelties. Yeah,
I remember you
that's one of my
talking about
favorite.
this.
That's it's such a random thing that
This
it's
is like the fourth episode you've brought this up on.
Yeah,
now,
it's
because
such
I've
a-
heard you talk about this several
It's like
times.
it's like Javier's Kanye story.
Oh,
Hey, you
Sex-
know,
Nope, no,
God,
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
about
no,
it.
I should have
Kanye
said
Childish
it.
Gambino,
Should have
right?
said it.
sex toys are important,
Sure.
right? They're important, and
They
the
can
fact
also double as a defense mechanism.
Exactly.
In case of a
Ooh,
robbery.
Have you seen
Yeah.
everything?
Wobbly
everywhere
sausage,
all at
wobbly
once?
sausage.
Someone off with that
You
thing.
can use
I mean,
those
be-
as weapons.
whatever.
Look.
You know what I meant.
You know what you said.
I hear that if you die by blunt force trauma from a dildo, they don't let you into heaven.
Is that how do you
They
know
don't
that?
let you into heaven?
I've heard that.
Is that a weird fact
Those
you know
are
as
the
well?
reverse rules of Valhalla.
Is that like if if a certain religion
Valhalla?
if a certain religion eats pork on accident,
Right.
their soul is forever condemned. right?
Correct, correct.
So in the Christian faith, you're saying
Yes.
if you were beaten to death by
Yeah,
a
same-
personal massager,
St. Peter says, no, you can't come in.
and there's our sound bit.
Yeah.
you had a vibrator, you can't
Nailed it.
come in.
All right, Javier.
Mark it.
Here's what Chad sent me that you wanted to talk about. I got steaks, music. Please keep this partially PG-13 and sexual stuff. Yeah, I know.
Just FYI, this episode's also going on the Fort Worth roots. I don't know if you know this, but keep it,
No,
you
no.
know,
I can do
slightly
magic.
PG-13.
I can do it magic. I can do the magic.
Some marijuana. Okay, all right.
And
All
there
right,
it
let's get
goes.
going. All right. Ask
I
away,
mean,
buddy.
they'll stay in.
We're
you just
waiting,
asked.
Javier. You were bored a minute ago while
Yeah.
Tim
He
was
asked- he
sharing
said,
his conspiracy
Talk about
truths.
steaks,
Steaks.
music, and sexual
All right,
stuff.
so what about steaks? Come on.
Steaks are delicious.
Nailed it.
If you get them at Buck's Cabaret, they're cooked really well.
Shout out to Bucks.
Is
shout
that
out to
true?
Buck's Cabaret.
I've heard you say
yeah,
that quite a bit.
They actually have a good steak.
They have
steak
a great
lunch.
steak and baked potato.
Now, you gotta
and
understand.
now they have steak and lobster. So go check out Buck's Cabaret. We will be sponsored by them soon.
They're doing really well on their social media.
Very
I've
great on
been
their
liking
social
their
media.
content. It's been good stuff.
So check out Buck's Cabaret.
They
I gotta
sometimes
check that out.
They
Rick's
sometimes
Cabaret
join us
isn't too
live.
bad also.
Nice.
They sometimes
Rick's-
join live, not on
Rick's
here, but like
Cabaret.
on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll join our live every once in a while. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the hold up, Ricks? Get with the program. Sponsor
We're
the
gonna
best
call
show
Rick
in Fort
specifically.
Worth.
Call Rick up.
Rick's has
What does Rick
Cirque du
say?
Soleil dancers going over there.
No way.
Yeah, so check them
Is that
out.
true?
That
Yeah,
can't be
yeah.
true. It's just one of these
I love
conspiracy
those
theories of
shows.
Tim's.
More ball picks. Does that say more ball picks? That is more ball picks.
The
Yeah.
monitor's too far away.
Okay,
Just
sorry.
Back to the subject, my dude.
Music. I
Whoa,
met
wait,
Childish
wait, whoa.
Gambino and Kanye West.
Can we hold just a second? Because you're talking about how good the steaks are
Yeah.
at a strip joint.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Lonesome Dove?
Oh my
No,
God.
no,
Their
no.
steak
Okay.
is bomb.
I don't need to.
Okay.
I don't need to.
That's why you think Rick's has good steak.
They have
The steak
good
at,
fucking
uh,
steak.
Have you ever been to B&B Butcher?
Now, in fairness, I haven't been to Rick's to have steak either. What
I
did
used
you, what'd
to-
you say, Tim?
B&B Butcher. Have you ever been there?
Where are they at?
Clear Fork. Down off of the Clear Fork area.
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, good
Pretty
steak.
good, huh?
Yeah, I haven't had Lonesome Dove yet though. So
You
One day.
guys,
One day.
Chad, have you been?
What? Lonesome Dove?
Yeah.
The steak is phenomenal.
We got to take these nerds. They have no
Yeah,
idea.
for sure.
Y'all,
It is
y'all haven't
absolutely
even
amazing.
ever had a steak. You're in the junior leagues. We're going to take you to
I
varsity.
will like to say that it is probably the best steak I've ever had. However, for $5 and some legs, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go wrong with Bucks.
No,
I'm just
you
saying.
can't. You
I'm just saying. Yeah. I mean,
So
how
they
much is a
usually
steak
have,
at
like,
Tim
eggs-
Love's spot? Like
legs and eggs.
$80?
And
You're,
So-
you're going to pay what it's worth. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All
My
right.
buddy Mike right there. Mike.
okay. Anyway, so you're
And I'm
talking
just
about.
gonna-
Sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
you said
Music. I met Kanye
Yeah,
West
music.
and Childish Gambino.
Okay.
We know. That's not
you know,
music. That's
as you know, I met those guys. They're
public
really cool
relations.
guys. We're good friends now.
Well, tell the story again.
Atlanta
Where-
final season coming out
Oh.
September. I love you, buddy.
Maybe not.
all right. Tell the story.
So
no.
I met Kanye whenever he was over at Defender Outdoors.
You're never going to fail.
And I was like, I'm gonna be so cool. I'm gonna be real cool with everything. I'm gonna be like, yo, Kanye, what up, man? How you doing? But I was like, I was like,
so
oh my God,
bored.
Kanye, I love you.
I'm so
I
bored.
met Kanye West. I'm never going to fail. And then Childish Gambino was
So
at a Super
bored.
Bowl party 10 years ago with my buddy Anthony, and he was just walking around. And then I see him. I'm like, Donald Glover. And then he looks over and we talk for a bit. And I'm like, hey, yo, I love you, but my boy hates you. He thinks you're a douchebag.
Speaking of that boy, he's here.
He's here.
He's here tonight. Yeah.
Childish Gambino's here.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone else is here.
Donald Glover. No, but it was a great meeting, both of them.
Sorry, I couldn't pull that one off.
No, but I'm dope and I do dope shit.
Nice. Very good. Very good. And
I think
illustrious. I also have illustrious guests, and you're one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're one of
there we
them.
go.
You're one of my illustrious
we go.
guests.
Oh, I love it.
I had to work that in.
His head's too big for this building. I'm just saying.
All right, Chad. Travel.
Yeah.
What's up with travel?
I mean, like I just like to travel. I've got I think it was like 25 countries under my belt. I did all
Damn,
50
dude.
states before I was 30. That was one of my biggest things. Like
oh
I
my
wanted to hit
God, that's cool.
all 50 states before I hit 30.
You
I
are a
went to
learned
Alaska.
gentleman.
I mean, I didn't do well in geography in school, but I'm pretty good now. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, we all got GPS, you know. Just type it in and follow the line.
oh, that's north. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So I mean, I'm going to Egypt here pretty soon. We're planning a trip to Mexico, hopefully around Thanksgiving.
What part?
Cancun.
Cancun.
Okay.
You're welcome to come, by
Got
the
the
way.
invite.
When are y'all going?
The
week
weekend
before
before Thanksgiving. So like Saturday through Wednesday.
That
World
might
Cup
be,
season.
That might be totally doable. Have y'all ever been to Playa del Carmen?
Yes.
Yes,
My
I love
favorite-
it. I love it.
Are you flexible in Cancun at all?
So we're trying to stay semi close to the airport because of like things, you know. But like, I'm good with whatever. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Offline. No, but Playa del Carmen's like 45 minutes from Cancun.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, Tulum's my favorite, and that's an hour and a half away. And so
My brother actually has property down there now. He just built an Airbnb. I think it has 3 rooms right now. When he gets done, it's going to have 6 to rent.
damn, dude.
Yeah. So,
Okay, with the connections like that, I see.
Well, I mean, he's still going to charge me.
Well, yeah, of course.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, they might be brothers, but he doesn't like them. So
Huh?
I said you might be brothers, but I guess he doesn't like you or something,
He
right?
loves me, but he's, it's a business.
Yeah, money's money.
You never ask for a discount.
Right.
Life changes. That was your other subject.
Oh. So when you asked for these, I'm 99% sure I was at the rabbit hole drinking with some people, and I was like, you know what, we could talk. I think I asked you guys, like, what is something that we should talk about as life changes. This has been a crazy year for me. Like, it's been a crazy year. Just sold my house, moved into this badass apartment over there by Clear Fork. I graduated college at the end of the year. I got a new job in February.
What else, Chad?
I'm no longer married, which is kind of new. So, I mean, it's just been a crazy, crazy, crazy year. And I will say that, I mean, for the most part, it has all been absolutely phenomenal. And I've had to learn to, I don't know. Adapt. Yeah, that's a good word. Thanks, Javier. Look at you go.
Adapt and
able to
overcome.
adapt.
With the
Counter
illustrious
word of the
words.
day.
Yeah, so good with your words recently, bro. Like, fantastic. Yeah, so it's just been a crazy year, but it's been super. Like, I already feel growth. You know what I mean? And not even in my pants, but just like straight up growth.
But that too.
generally. But also that. You know what I mean? And so
No, it's not getting bigger.
Tim knows. We have a checkup weekly.
Calm down, Glizzy boy.
Chad,
No, it's just been a-
all
it's
right,
been a
Chad.
crazy
Let
year.
me see.
After 40, if anything gets bigger, it's not good.
That's true.
We're talking prostates here, folks.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. Not there
4
yet.
more years.
creeping
Just
up
so,
on it. Y'all see
just
the
so
meme?
everyone knows.
The Jurassic Park where the kid's like hiding in the kitchen behind the oven and the dinosaurs, the velociraptor's coming around the corner. The kid is 80s kids and the dinosaur is 40.
Oh yeah, dude, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's coming for
Right
us.
around the corner.
Damn it.
Sneaking up quick. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, I made you sweat.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm the furthest from 40 than, the other two.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
I got you all beat.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to say that, but yeah,
Bury
I'm
me
furthest from
well.
40 than all of you. So,
Well, where are we at?
We did it?
How many minutes did we do?
55 minutes.
I think we're right at about an hour.
That's a perfect time. Hold on, I wrote a whole thing here, guys. Let's start wrapping this shit up because people are starting to rally for the show. Let's get Christie over here for the funky five.
Christie is.
And then
yeah,
I'll come
yeah,
back.
Yes, I told her.
Christie's coming
And we'll
up
close it
now.
out?
And
I
we'll
told
close
her.
it
Christie's
out.
coming up now.
Phenomenal, bro.
All right.
Appreciate
Guys,
you.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you.
Andrew, thank you so much for coming, man.
Love you.
Your seat warmed up for you?
Again, thanks again, Andrew. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, he'll be back. He's gonna help. He's gonna help us close it out.
Sorry.
So our friend Christie is joining us now to do her own little funky five.
Look at her. She's like, oh, I'm so
Oh
nervous.
crap, I am nervous.
So Christie is a friend of ours. She has also been a longtime listener. She and our buddy Hervey hang out with us literally every single Tuesday. We're live on YouTube. They're constantly chatting with us. They're our biggest fans, and we love them so much. And we thought it'd be cool to have Christie on and ask us some questions, because why not? Even though she knows all the things about us.
Yeah.
Probably. Are these gonna be weird questions?
No, they're not too personal.
Okay. I mean, it's
can be
okay if
as
they are. I'm
personal
gonna
as
get
you
you up
want.
on this
I mean-
mic, though. You got to get real
I know,
close to
yes,
it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So first, I brought you guys some cups that I made.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh wow!
Oh, fuck, I love
Look at
these.
that!
Look at that.
Dude, we got our own
That's
fucking
nice.
Funky Panther glasses.
love that.
These are beautiful.
And they have a lid and a straw, but it's kind of girly.
For our
so-
iced coffees?
I mean, you
Yes,
say it's
iced
girly, but
coffees.
I'll totally ice coffee out of this thing.
Yeah. That's gonna go to work
Oh,
with
that's
me.
even got our blue on it.
Yeah, I try to do like a combination of both.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
Thanks,
it. I
Christy.
love
We
it.
appreciate you.
We have good people here.
And if you've been a guest of the Funky Panther and you've had our koozies before, because
Our
we
coasters?
gave our koozies away to almost all of our guests early on. Christy made all of those for us. She's absolutely phenomenal.
I thought
And so,
I thought you were gonna say, if you've been a guest of the Funky Panther and haven't brought us anything, then you suck.
then fuck you. You know what I mean? No big
What's
deal.
Lou doing? Lou? What's
I don't know what Lou's doing.
That's
Oh
okay.
no!
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
He's like, just good looking out, Lou. I love
Lou
you,
for the
dog.
win. Appreciate you, man.
All right. So we're gonna go into You're gonna do the Funky Five for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
but
what
not the kind that you guys do, because I'm
Okay.
sure everybody
Okay.
knows
Yeah,
what
yeah,
y'all like, because
yeah.
you kind of answer the questions with your guests.
Okay.
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 So-
Okay.
So you got your own.
I wasn't nervous till I got here. Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay. So I know, like, you've already talked about how you guys all met and stuff, and why you started the podcast,
Yep.
because you guys were talking about something, and
Yeah.
somebody overheard you.
Right.
Right.
But what are y'all's reasons for keeping it going? I think you kind of probably already went over that with him, but
Ah.
like
No,
your
not
personal
exactly.
reasons for keeping the podcast going. And
Well, for me, like mentally, it's kind of like getting away from everything. So, like, I do therapy twice a month, and I doing this once a week. It
Scoot her in, Herbie.
it helps. Like, it really does, like, take a load off, and it takes me away from normal life, and that's why. I think that's why I still do it. I mean, that's
I do it because it's now a routine.
Wow.
No. No.
he doesn't love it. It's just
Yeah,
it's a
no
fucking
shit.
hindrance.
I do it because I feel I have to now.
There are some days that I feel like, yes, I have to keep doing this. There are other days that I'm like, I really, really look forward to it. It just depends on what's going on in the week. But
Yeah.
ultimately, I do look forward to getting together. I like the creative outlet. So that's why I keep doing it, is the creative outlet.
I think for me, it's like we've been able to meet so many freaking amazing people. I mean, we have got some amazing musicians, business owners, entertainers,
Yes.
other podcasters, friends, family. Like, this place is packed with people that we either already knew or have met over the past 2 years. And, like, that is what really keeps me going, is like the connections we've been able to make. It's been really freaking cool. And, like, also, I can walk up to Nickel City by myself now and then know somebody in Nickel City, because the city is so damn big, but it's still a small city. Like, once you start meeting people, you know people. And so it's just it's a really cool feeling.
well, we listen because you guys started pretty much around COVID, and we got to feel like we're still hanging out with our friends, even though we couldn't see you guys. So
Yeah.
we're glad you started the podcast.
Well,
Well,
we
because
appreciate you.
and there was like a long lull where we didn't see each other.
Yeah.
And now, like, we get older, and kids happen, and life happens, and we really only see each other for Friendsgiving or like Christmas, or birthdays every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's good to have that outlet for you, like, to be able to listen to us, and we can, like, respond to you whenever you're on live. And it's cool. I love it.
It's hanging out with friends. It really, is. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're just expanding that friend group. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
when we're
I
making
mean-
these connections.
I thought we had a hashtag, no new friends.
That was Jamaica, bro.
You have a lot of new friends now.
But I mean, like, seeing everybody here, and these are people that we met through the show.
Yeah. It's cool.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Except for you, OG. OG here.
First time, long time.
First time, long time.
What?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Some of the TFTI up in the building now.
Oh, hey, way!
I'm
I love your
reading.
shirt.
All right.
Okay.
All right, question number 2.
Who is your favorite friend? I'm
your-
just kidding.
On the-
Oh, fuck me.
Don't
Oh,
answer
no.
that.
You asshole.
We're talking about it in general, right? Or just like podcast wise?
This is
I'm
going
my
to get
favorite.
real weird.
No.
Chad's like,
No.
oh man, fuck.
No, the real question is, what's your favorite memory that you guys have made together?
Podcast wise, or it's just in
Either
general?
one.
For me, my favorite memory is our road trip that we did
Okay.
in Cuba. Those two.
Javier wasn't there for either one of those.
I know. So my favorite that's my favorite memory that, like, you and I
You
made.
and I, okay.
If we're gonna talk about Javier here,
Yeah.
I think my favorite memory so far that we've created was going to Nashville.
To what?
Oh,
Nashville.
here recently,
Oh,
like
yeah.
last
Yeah.
year?
Yeah, that was a
that
good
was
trip.
a-
The
was-
drugs
that was
were great. I mean, the shrooms we did were top notch. I mean,
not all. Disclaimer: not all of us did drugs.
drugs are fantastic.
Second disclaimer: we all did the drugs. Okay, I said it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I think the time has passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
The statute of limitations doesn't work here, buddy.
All right, Javier.
Oh, wow. Maybe Tulips Night. Podcast-wise, Tulips Night was really great for us.
Yeah.
It was fun getting to meet everybody. We never met Lorena, Rita. We knew Joe.
Joseph Neville.
Neville was,
Yeah.
and I love that guy.
We met the
and
Trin guys. Like, we met so
I
many
don't-
people.
I don't know.
I'm
Guys are
with you.
amazing.
No, wait a second. I think that the best memory that I have is when we had Lou Charles.
Okay. You don't have to say that because he's standing right there. He's not even
Lou.
listening
When
right
we had
now.
Lou Charles on
you
the
don't have
show.
to say that shit. You know that, right?
I know.
Which time? First time or second time?
Second time was my
Look
favorite.
at his
Okay.
shoes.
The
He's got
second
those
time was
Hello
fun as hell.
Kitty Prestos.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
But that's my favorite memory because that was our first big out like live show.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And so that for me that was my favorite podcast memory.
Yeah.
And,
I think for me it was it's funny because Sydney from Visit Fort Worth, here Fort Worth, she joked about it with Tom not too long ago. She's like, you know how many times Chad says South by on the podcast? And I was like, oh shit, I said South by so many times on the podcast. But like that was such a phenomenal experience for us. I mean, not only did we get to hang out with these new musicians, all these people that we had recently met, but like we're drinking free TX. We're
that's
out
my
there
favorite
just
now. I
hanging
take
out.
it back. That's my favorite.
It was such an amazing, and it wasn't just one night. It was like an entire weekend.
Thanks to
of
Maddie-
just
Maddie-
non-stop.
Thanks to Maddie
festivities.
Parker.
Shout out to Chad's friend Maddie Parker for letting us be over there.
Thanks, Maddie. We'll have you on the show soon. We'll see. We're pretty booked, but we'll see about it. But no, it's our mayor, by the way. Okay.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Okay. So
But yeah, that was definitely my favorite experience for all of us so far.
yeah.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Next question.
Great question.
Okay. So you guys always ask people the Funky Five, like favorite bars, restaurants, but where do you guys like to go to just like not think about anything, like unwind, relax, not home? Somewhere that's not
She
home.
looked straight at Tim when
Yeah,
she said
yeah.
that, by the way.
My favorite place is Mikasa. No, it's I enjoy. I like the Rabbit Hole. It's been a while since we went to McFly's, and then we went the other day. That was nice. McFly's
yeah,
is
yeah.
also on
Yeah,
there.
McFly's
yeah.
great.
Those two bars.
We met
just-
Osos Golosos and
Yeah.
Andrew from who was just here, obviously, but Fort Worth Roots. It was a great time.
I'm very much more like I like a chill environment, like a small bar where I'm not going to be overwhelmed and I can just hang out. That's what
Yeah.
Javier.
There's Sansom Park, right by Inspiration Point.
Yeah.
So for me, like whenever I go visit my mom, I'll go over there, and I'll go right as the sun's setting, and I just like being over there and just sitting down and just not doing anything. It's a great view for me, and like mentally, like it's my. Nobody really knows I go out and do this. But
We do
I-
now.
I don't know.
do.
It's new
But
to me.
I go out and do this, and I'll just sit where they got that shitty like outdoor whatever barbecue spot. But I'll sit out there and just watch the sunset, or I'll just chill, and I'll have my headphones in every now and then. But I just like relaxing there because nobody's bothering me. There are people around, but the air and you sense everything. So I mean, for me, that's where I can just not think.
Nice, man. Nice. I didn't know that. Good information. Look, you're making us learn
Do
about
not
each other.
fucking follow me,
That's the
motherfucker.
point.
Do not go to my spot.
I'm gonna go stay there and just wait.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
wait for you.
Where are you,
It's like, I want to
motherfucker?
hang out with my friend.
All right, Chad. So what's yours?
I mean, my chill is being with people. Like that re-energizes me. I know some people are different. Some people need to be at home, and like I need to re-energize by not being myself. And me, I need to be around people. So like, I think Nickel City's my favorite. Like I love the place. Always has people, and like I mentioned, like there's always going to be at least one person that I know there, and so I can hang out with somebody, or I can just hang out at the bar and just chill. I mean, but I would say Nickel City.
Okay.
Frozen Irish coffee is the
Okay.
bomb.
All right.
Oh, show.
Okay. This one is like a random question that I thought would be fun.
Okay.
It's what's one thing about your childhood that you really miss?
What's what?
One thing about your
Oh.
childhood that you miss.
I miss being able to just like summertime, right? You're out of school, you hop on your bicycle, you're riding around River Oaks, I miss going to the CVS. All right, do you remember you would get like a bottle, like a Coke, and they would have like the bottle caps where you like win like one free Coke or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went to CVS, got a Coke, popped it off, got another free Coke. I ended up getting like 5 free Cokes, but I had to get the bottle caps, and so then I had to figure out how to walk back home holding 5 open bottles.
Just
Right?
so everyone knows, we've got a message from the crowd. It says, Javi got a small pee-pee.
It sounds like fucking. You don't fucking know? You never seen it before?
It's accurate. I've seen it.
People just assume.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So I miss those like those little things about childhood. We're talking like maybe like 12, 13, 14 years old. Yeah.
All right,
Javier?
we gotta hurry up because
Yeah.
the crowd is getting reckless.
Come on,
like,
Javier.
They're
Okay.
What do you
legitimately
miss about
like we
child?
gotta wrap this up.
This is what I
Jesus
miss
Christ.
about what I miss about my childhood is when I was 4 years old, we moved to Crowley. Me and my brother used to steal quarters from my dad. He had a little coin thing, and me and my first best friend at the time, his name was Reggie, we would ride our bikes to Brahms and eat like breakfast over there, and we had to be 4 or 5 years old. And for me, I miss that. Huh?
Did you say 4
yes,
or 5?
yes.
I was like 4 or 5 years old. I forgot how old. I was young.
You miss riding your bike at 5 years?
We're about to get raided.
To Brahms.
We're getting raided. We're getting raided. Jesus.
They're really drunk.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That was that was beautiful. Oh.
She doesn't know that.
You
Why
said-
are you saying that?
Now we got so quiet.
Did I miss the interruption?
You motherfucker.
You
No,
said
you
4.
nailed it, bro.
You said 4 or 5.
I was 4 years old. I was,
No,
I was
okay.
a young child.
No,
That's
you're
like
fine.
that's like CPS gets involved, man.
Just tell me to fuck off whenever.
Like, have you you remember like do you remember that where
Yeah.
do you know where your kids are?
Right.
That like whole
Okay.
news thing? That's
My
why.
kids won't even go in the backyard, and they're 4 and 7 by themselves. They won't go back there.
Yeah.
I have to go with them.
Smart kids. Maybe. I don't know. Is that smart? I don't know.
Hey, where's 10 shots? I need 10 shots.
Dang. All right.
All right. Okay. So you
Sorry.
missed that. Okay, Chad, what did you miss about being a kid?
Childhood?
Yeah, childhood.
I miss playing like sports with the neighborhood kids and like doing like roller hockey and shit like that. Like that was always the best time. Is like going outside and hanging out with people. And again, I like being around people.
Okay, last question.
Woo-wee.
When you're sad or upset, what is the one thing that will bring your mood back up?
Music. Like
Music, yeah. Well,
Yeah, music.
Yeah, for me, it's music.
My dog Maui. She is legitimately like my support dog. She is amazing. Love that thing.
I'll listen to Bittersweet Symphony and I'll perk up.
Nice.
just whatever's like I literally have like probably like 12,000 songs just added to my phone, and just I put it on shuffle and whatever comes on, like something's gonna perk me up. Yeah.
Sorry.
You got to go to the bathroom?
Oh, I thought
he
Javier was
died?
Javier. I thought Javier was done. He's like, I'm out.
Oh, he's
All right.
out.
So that was it.
Well, I had a game too, but I know y'all have like other stuff to do.
Oh,
so.
no. What kind of game? I'm excited for this.
What's the game?
It was like the newlywed game. I brought like dry erase boards and stuff for you to
Oh,
write on.
you went all out.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Gonna have Christie back on.
Yes.
Okay.
So now,
You're
yes.
gonna come on in the studio.
Yeah, you'll come to the studio,
Oh, okay.
and we'll actually do it. We'll do a
I
full
won't
up.
be as nervous because
No.
there won't be all these people here.
Yeah, and we'll
Because
do a
there's
full.
100 people watching you right now.
Yeah.
we'll do a full episode with Christy.
You down for
But
that?
I'm not special.
So
Yeah, you are. To us, you are.
yeah.
Yeah, hang out. Why not hang out? We don't have to interview to hang out. You know what I mean? We'll just hang out and play the games.
Okay.
That work?
Y'all gonna make me play the jelly bean game, aren't you?
Yes.
100%.
You know what?
By the way, this
saw
is who
it.
did the jelly beans. It is
I-
all her fault.
I
which
saw
is,
the
Oh,
fucking
yes.
jelly beans when we're packing shit up, and I'm like, oh, we gotta fucking take that.
I figured you'd bring them.
Yeah, that would have
no.
been a good idea, except it would have ruined some of our nights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's they're rough. Have you had them?
No.
They're rough. You're going to when you come on again. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
great.
Okay.
All right. So
Thanks, Christy.
Thanks, Christy.
Thanks
We love
for
you. Thanks
having
for our
me.
gifts. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you so much.
I'm already drinking out of it. So.
Oh,
Wow,
here's your
damn.
boxes. Pass them.
Oh yeah, pass the boxes.
Lids and straws inside.
Hey, cheers! I'll drink to that.
Thanks,
Clink, clink,
Christy.
clink,
Thanks for
clink,
coming
clink,
on.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
La yous.
All right. So we're gonna bring back Andrew now to wrap things up.
No, she left it warm. We're gonna close this mother out so we can party with some
Okay.
people.
So
oh
Andrew,
my God, half of Fort Worth is here, dude.
Yeah.
It's
true,
It
man.
has grown just a little bit. Just
There
a wee
were
bit.
people, I don't know if you told the listeners, but there were people back there with phones and messages that say things like, hang up
Yeah.
and play with us.
Yeah, they want us to hang.
Like they're
Yeah.
typing out messages and
Yes.
showing
Yeah.
behind
Yes,
the
yes,
camera.
yes.
So, again, guys, this was an extremely huge honor. Thank you so much. You guys are the number one podcast in Fort Worth for a reason. Please don't stop. Javier, please don't break this up. Don't ruin this for
Don't
me.
screw this up.
I love listening to this show. Please don't screw this up.
I feel like I'm going to be the one that's going to fuck it up.
We all know.
I say this because I love you and I think you can take my jokes, okay?
I want to say thank you, Andrew, for being a fan.
Hell yeah.
And thank you for doing this for us.
Thanks for being on, man. We love you and your show. And, like, really, again, I mentioned to Christy, like, making these connections. This is absolutely a phenomenal connection we've been able to make with you, and we appreciate it, man.
I do. Also, I do need to say thank you to everybody here at Panther Island that has been listening live, because like I'm looking at Raphael now, and thank you so much for listening. Everyone else that are on other tables listening to the podcast live, it means so much. Like look, Sam over there is listening. Raphael over there is listening. Chad's parents are listening. It's crazy.
It's
It
still
means-
early. Find
All
your
right.
happy ass a vehicle and come on down to Panther Island Brewing. We'll be
Yeah.
here for another 2 hours.
So, are we wrapping this up then?
We are wrapping this up, guys.
One last thing. I want to thank every guest that's been on the Funky Panther. In the past 100 episodes, we've had so many great guests, so many great musicians, entrepreneurs, businessmen, gentlemen of industry, gentlewomen. We've had an amazing,
Hey.
great road.
Andrew's got something to say.
Yeah, he does.
I got one thing I want to add. We've got, I wanted to wait. I almost put the event up on Facebook last night, and I said, no. Today is the day for the Funky Panther 100th episode. I'm not going to
Man.
do that yet. I'm not going to disgrace them. So I waited. But I do already have the flyers printed out, and I'll have these staged. You will be able to find a stack of these at Pouring Glory. September 10th, we've got a free event. It's the Fort Worth Roots Podcast 100th episode party.
All right.
We got
There
our
you
own
go.
little thing going. And,
Hell yeah.
I'm inviting everybody in Fort Worth out there. You know, if you
do
don't
it.
live in Fort Worth, it's okay. You can come too. We've got 3 bands that are going to be there playing for you on stage outside. Late to the Station, Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensations, and The Gray with Max Cusin. And then to tie it all off at the end, we got Kate Greathouse. She's a local comedian. She's hilarious, y'all.
Very cool.
All of these people have been on the podcast, and they're putting this on because they want to support the Fort Worth Roots podcast, and they want you to come out and have a good time. Again, it's free. Scott, the owner of Pouring Glory, is putting on $3 beers on tap. I'm gonna right now. We've got some grab bags put together. We're gonna really try to make sure everybody's got one whenever they show up. It's going to be special food menu and a vendor market. There's going to be a
one
vendor
more
market
very
there.
important thing to mention, though, right?
What did I miss?
I mean,
It's hosted
Co-host.
by.
God!
Jesus Christ, dude!
It's on the flyer. It's co-hosted by the Funky Panther.
Hey, we're gonna be there. We cannot wait.
And so we're going to do something similar to this.
Hell
but
yeah.
you guys are also, and y'all can take shifts, you know.
For sure.
But y'all are going to be calling out the awards that we're going to be giving away to the podcasters that are going to be helping us promote the event. We're
Yes.
going to
Nice.
network with a Fort Worth podcast scavenger hunt. I could go on for a while. Let's not do that to
All
you
right.
people.
So let's go ahead and wrap it up. So
Again, you're gonna
Yeah.
hit the music, or you hit?
I already got it. It's been
I don't
going.
have headphones,
it's
I don't
going.
know.
it's going.
Well, thank you everybody for
Thanks,
joining
Corey.
us.
Love you,
Do you
man.
have an outro? Do you have like a? Do you have a
Fort Worth Roots. Thank y'all for listening. We'll see you next week.
hard stop? Thanks for joining us, everybody. We absolutely appreciate you. If you're joining us on Instagram Live or on YouTube Live, you can find us on all the social media at The Funky Panther, or find all the stuff at thefunkypanther.com. We love you so much. 100 episodes. Cannot believe that this is a true thing.
Yeah.
We absolutely love you. I can't say it enough. Love it, love it, love it. Stay good, y'all. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And for the 100th time, we are
The Funky Panther!
100,
Fucking
bitch.
No
did
more
it.
glizzy.